lymphoma, which is a combination of the two. So essentially what happens is they treat one side of lymphoma, the other side flares up. And so it's very difficult to treat. There isn't a treatment plan because it was only discovered in 2008. So, everything is done, they're just winging it basically at the moment. I was lucky enough, had private medical insurance because the NHS at the moment, they don't really provide what I had, which was immunotherapy, which is it's targeted therapy instead of chemotherapy, which kills everything in your system. Immunotherapy, it just targets cancer. But because it's so expensive at the moment, it's only really available through private medical insurance. So I'm blessed that I had that. My prognosis was only 15% when I was first diagnosed, so that was quite scary. So yeah, over the course of my treatment, I was introduced to SJ and the team at Liquid Feel Better. And what they have is something very special, and there's many different aspects, not just the skin regime, but also getting 15 men in a room talking to each other. Because there's a whole crisis of masculinity at the moment where men don't talk about their feelings, and that's invaluable, isn't it? The fact that I mean, being in private healthcare, you don't really have any contact with any of the any other patients, and then all of a sudden you have 15 men in a room together, and we're all talking about our experiences, and you realise that you're not going mad. Like your people are experiencing the same thing you're experiencing. The emotions and the physical aspects, and cancer affects men very different to how it affects women. I think for women, the big thing is losing their hair on their heads, and they have like ice packs to try and help them keep the hair, and you can wear wigs. Men slightly differently. We can style it out by having a shaved head. Luckily, my beard didn't fall out, so I grew a big beard and went for a hipster look, basically. And so it was, basically I was, I'm a modern metrosexual man, so I was, moisturising anyway, but what I didn't realise was what the products I was using weren't suitable for what I was going through at that moment. So I needed the sensitive moisturising, the fact that the sun cream as well, you're very susceptible to the damage from the sun, and I didn't even know that at the point. So going to the workshop, finding out all those things, finding out the products, and also the fact that when you're off work, you can't afford to buy these products because you're on statutory sick pay, and it just doesn't cover that. So going to the workshops and having these goodie bags full of products, which you wouldn't be able to afford if you were, just trying to buy them yourself, because it just doesn't cover it. So having the products given to you is invaluable, definitely. So where was I going with this? So basically, as SJ was saying, there isn't any services out there for men to talk. There's lots of focus groups for women that have breast cancer, but for men, Macmillan and all of the other charities, when you look on their sort of online workshops and focus groups, there's nothing for men at all. So what they've got there is something incredibly special, where not only have they provided men with the knowledge, and some of the older guys there, they've said, "Oh, just use a bar of soap and spray a bit of aftershave on," and it's like, "Oh, so I can use these moisturising creams," and it's like, you are. So one of the big things for me was, I'm quite a hairy guy, so like, losing all of your body hair, all of your leg hair and everything like that, you wake up in the morning and you're like a big ball baby basically. And so, just having the kind of contact with the other men and knowing that they're going through the same thing as you, it just means you don't feel like you're going mad. They're experiencing the same things as you. The loss of body hair, chemotherapy. It makes your skin very dry and very, very sensitive to sun damage as well. So having the products to be given to you to look after your skin, to protect yourself from the sun, and when you look in the mirror, it's that lack of confidence, because you look sick, you look really sick. You look in the mirror and you've got sallow face, dark rings under your eyes, and it's just it knocks your confidence. And what this program has done is it boosts your confidence, because it allows you to go out there and not feel like you're a cancer patient. And you get to looks in the street when you're going through chemotherapy, because you do look like you're sick. You've got no hair, pale face, sunken eyes, and having the products to kind of like mask those things it's invaluable. It is invaluable. And as I said, getting 15 men in a room together and talking about the problems. Everyone was like, vibing off each other, and it was beautiful really, because I would have never had that contact with other men. I would never had that contact. I would have gone through my treatment, and towards the end, it takes a toll on you. I was in treatment for 18 months, and by the end of it, I got in contact with you guys towards the end of my treatment, and I was kind of getting to my lowest point at that point, and just having that contact with the men, getting the products, giving that confidence boost, that was for me it was a game changer. I was sort of down here. After the workshop, I was up here. I was like, I'd met all these other guys, still in contact with them now, made friends, forged new relationships with people, I feel blessed that I was able to be a part of this, and also, help with the initial workshops as well. So I think, I feel I've covered everything.